So you're thinking about making a move to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and you want to know the best places to find homes right here in the city? Well, you're in luck because in this video, I'm going to share with you some tips and tricks that you can use to give yourself a leg up from the competition in your home search. So if that interests you, then stick around because we're getting after it right now. Hey, if you're new to this channel and you want to know everything there is to know about eating, sleeping, working, breathing, playing right here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, I'm talking the good, the bad, and the ugly, then go ahead and tap that little bell, hit that subscribe button so you're notified about the current market right here in Ann Arbor, Michigan. My name is Eric Meldrum, and my team and I are getting phone calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you, and you who are thinking about making a move to Ann Arbor. And as agents, we absolutely love it, and we want to help you do just that. So whether you're considering a move in 1 month or 1 year from now, go ahead, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Ann Arbor, Michigan. All right, so you want to know the best places to look for homes in Ann Arbor, Michigan? Well, in this video, we're talking about just that, and we're going to get into it right now. But before we do get started, I want to share what some tools that we're going to be looking at. I'm going to go into a screen share here in a second, but I want to share with some tools about how we're going to look at your home search and what you have at your disposal that you can use today to help you get a leg up in your home search. All right. So one of the tools that we're going to use is Zillow. But before we talk about Zillow in its entirety, I don't endorse Zillow. I'm not getting sponsored by Zillow or anything like that. But Zillow is a great tool for home buyers, but it can also be your worst enemy at the same time. And I want to share with you why. So Zillow, and this goes for Trulia, realtor.com, any search site out there that isn't provided to you by a real estate agent per se. These sites' sole purpose are to generate leads for agents. Okay, so just know that going into them, that your information is being sold on the back end. If you've ever signed up for an insurance quote, you know within a matter of seconds of hitting get quote now, there's going to be 20 different insurance agents that are going to call you. No different than putting your information into Zillow or realtor.com. You're going to have multiple agents call you at the same time to try to get you to look at a showing or get a showing going, or get in contact with them to do business. So just know that. Now, the reason this is important is because the way the information is displayed on Zillow is for that reason only. It's a great platform to look for homes on, but I'm going to share with you some of the detriments of looking on sites like that and how you can avoid making some mistakes and getting a bunch of unneeded homes in your home search where you can just cut straight to the chase. All right. So with that being said, let's get right into it. We're going to do a screen share right now, and I'll show you the difference. All right, guys, so let's get right into it. And I want to share with you guys the Zillow site versus MetroDetroitHomeSearch.com, which is the site I use for all my clients. And we're going to walk through some of the things that are great, some of the pros, some of the cons about Zillow. And before we dive into that, I just want to revisit the fact that Zillow is a marketing company, first and foremost, and that's their bread and butter. Their sole focus in this, as of earlier in 2021, when they actually did become a broker in the state of Michigan. But prior to that, their whole entire revenue model was based off of real estate agents paying Zillow to get connected with buyers that are searching on their site. So it was a lead generation site for Zillow. They would hand those off to real estate agents, and that's when, if you've ever clicked on a button in Zillow, so contact agent or contact us now, you have 1 to 12 people calling you, right? And those 12 people are the people paying for leads in that market for Zillow. So as we go through this, I want you to keep that in mind, right? The site is designed to get you to click contact now. The site is designed to present you with as many homes and as many opportunities for you to click contact now as they can. All right. So I'm going to show you why that's so important, because as a default search for Zillow, And Zillow is great, by the way. I mean, it's a great search platform, but just be aware of what the sole intention of their site is. So as you go through this, we're going to see a number of properties here, and some of them may be available, some of them may not be available, and that's the key difference. Okay, so I have no other filters turned on. I'm in the default mode for my search. I've just plugged in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I'm ready to rock and roll. I'm ready to look at some homes. So 500 listings come up. You have this other category here, which is 40. Majority of these are going to be for sale by owners. There are some other properties in here. I have no idea how they get in there. Still plagues me to today. I wish I knew, but if your property is in here, like this one, for example, house for sale, and this is likely listed with an agent, but it's in this other category. So you're not seeing it on the main site here, which is where 99.9% of buyers are looking if they're shopping on Zillow. Most people don't even know about this other category because it's so small on your mobile device, you'll probably miss it. But your house is not going to be exposed to a lot of people if it's in here. Okay, that goes for sale by owners. I'm talking to you. Right? If you're selling your house on your own, know that you're listing on a site like Zillow, but they're putting you off into this other category. Right? You have 500 active listings here, and then 40 off to the side. Like, you're an afterthought. Okay, and that's the same thing. If your house ends up getting in here for some reason, like, that could be a detriment. But anyways, I digress on that. So we're going to focus on the agent listings here, and we got 500. Okay, so now when we get into all the different statuses here, I want to walk through what's encompassing the 500, because it's very deceiving when we look at that number and think we have 500 listings here in Ann Arbor. Well, that's not true. I know. I think right now we probably have somewhere like close to 3. If I remembered the stats from this morning, we have 300 active listings, maybe a little bit more than that. And those are combined with a bunch of other listings that are not even on the market. They're not even available, right? And that's what these are here, these active, accepting backup offers and pending under contract. So Zillow right there has not done you a solid, right? Kind of done you a dirty on this. It's like, hey, we got 500 listings, but some of them are under contract. So as soon as we take these out, and this is the first thing I want you to do when you come into Zillow, take out the pending under contract, take out the accepting backup offers. These are sellers that have accepted offers from buyers. They're not interested anymore for new buyers coming through unless something falls through. And yes, accepting backup offers is a term, but in my market, here in Ann Arbor, these are actually active contingent, meaning active contingent means there's an offer accepted. They're just going through a home inspection. If it doesn't pass the home inspection, there's so many buyers in the market that have probably, if it was a multiple offer situation, we aren't seeing a lot of these come back on the market because the agent is just going to the next offer they had in line and saying, hey, this contract fell through. Is your buyer still interested? 99% of the time, they're going to get a contract. Even if they have to go to the third, fourth, fifth buyer that submitted that offer, they're going to get a contract. It's not likely that, you're going to put a backup offer on a property and you're going to get the call, later on, unless you're one of the first people to put in an offer. So just by taking those off alone, we went from 500 agent listings here down to 332, right? So I don't know, do the math, 100 and something less properties I have to look at when going through my home search. Okay, that brings us to the foreclosed and pre-foreclosures. Okay, I can tell you right now that there is not a lot of foreclosures happening in the market, if any at all. What's different between right now and when foreclosures were popular is that home prices have risen so much that there's more equity. Right? In the past, I think 6 months, there's been about 15 to 20% increase in equity, right? And in appreciation of homes, meaning your equity is growing as well. So as these homes appreciate quickly, somebody that may be in default or may be struggling to make their payment and they're going to lose the home because they can't pay that mortgage, these people would much rather just sell on the open market and get top dollar for their home than to go into foreclosure. and lose their home to the bank. Right? That's just the reality of it. So when we take these off, pre-foreclosure, foreclosed, didn't even make a dent in it, right? Still 332. We can take off foreclosures as well. Well, one came in. Same thing with auctions. When they get to a certain point where companies have taken them over and bought foreclosures, those may go into auction. They may be doing a sheriff auction or something. That's not going to make a difference either. So that stuff just isn't happening in today's market. It's a seller's market. People can get top dollar. So we're not seeing a lot of that. So now we're left with 331 agent listings, and this is more in line. And now I'm looking at this and saying, okay, I said there was about 300 active listings as of this morning. Maybe a few popped on, but this feels a little bit better in terms of what's on the market, right now. So now we've already focused all the way down into just the listings that are potentially available for us to go see. Now you can start filtering by agent, by owner, coming soons, which coming soons are a status that's generating some buzz around the property. You're going to have somebody listing the property, and they have the property coming to market maybe a few days after they list it. So they're trying to build up momentum for the property. So that's why they list it as a coming soon status, and it's more of a pre-marketing strategy there. Okay. And then you have new construction. So if you are looking solely for new construction, you can go directly to new construction, click off everything and build that in. But if you're not looking for new construction, maybe you don't want to wait the 9 to 12 months it's going to take to build the home, then you can exclude those as well. All right. So now we're down to 238 active listings, either by an agent or by an owner, and coming soon. All right. So let's click out of that. That's what I would recommend, focusing on. If you're not interested in dealing with for sale owners, unclick that one as well. And now the next thing you're going to want to do is come in and go to home type. Okay, so everyone's got their ideal home in mind. If it's a single family home, we don't need to be messing around with townhomes, multifamily, co-ops, vacant land for that matter. And there's no houses even built on them yet. So we don't need to be messing around with that. Get rid of apartments and manufactured homes. Okay. So now I've just gotten rid of all these other listings, right? I'm not looking for any of those. I'm looking for a house for me and my family. I just want to look at houses. So 120 agent listings are left. Okay. So we're done with that. So now this comes into what your preferences are and what your budget is for your home. So now the next thing you're going to want to do is come in and enter in your price. So let's go into Ann Arbor with a $500,000 budget up to. So now we've gone from 120 to 54. So we can start seeing these dwindle down. So now I'm getting to, a shorter list that's more manageable for me to kind of look through these properties and make decisions on whether this is a good fit for me or not. Next thing I'm going to do is put in the number of bedrooms and baths. So if I'm looking for a 2-bedroom, 1 bath, bare minimum, that's fine. I can put in a little bit more information, if they have an HOA, square footage, lot size, year built, all these things here. Days on Zillow. Here's another one too. If Zillow owns it, okay, you may want to look at these as well. Zillow owned properties, move-in ready homes evaluated and repairs by Zillow. That's a tricky one. So I don't know too much about this one yet. This is something new that they started doing where they started buying properties and then selling them. I'd be curious to see if there's any even in here. No, there's not. All right. So you have a few more filters here, but now we've gotten down to 53 listings here. And we can actually go and say, okay, what does this property have? And maybe these were too generic, like two bedroom, 1 bath. This is like bare minimum. Any house that's built has these. So let's up this to 3, and let's say 2 bedroom or 2 bath. Okay, so now I've gone down to 33 listings that I can look at. A little bit more manageable. And then if you wanted to get more specific, if Ann Arbor, like the north side of Ann Arbor is more where you're looking, right? Then you can start looking in these areas, or if you have a certain school district that you want to look in, you could look in, you could put in that as well. So from here, you can save the search on Zillow, and then you can come back to it. So if you save the search, it'll basically come back up next time you come in. So you can keep this home search and continue to look for the homes that only fit your criteria. Now, when you click on homes, excuse me, when you click on homes, keep in mind the whole entire goal is to contact agent, take a tour, right? They're trying to get you to click on things so you can get more information on the property. That's the whole entire goal, right? So they're going to provide a great search experience for you to get in contact with an agent. All right. So now let's switch over to my site, okay, which is basically the same, right? Same premise, same concept. However, we own the site. We provide this to our clients, and the only people that you're ever going to hear from is the agents on our team, right? The agents that are here, for your home search to help with it, that are knowledgeable about the local market and can provide a little bit more tailored experience to this home search. So we'll actually set you up on the back end to display properties that only meet your criteria. And you can go through and actually get a little bit more granular about the properties that you are looking at here by going to, let's just fill in some of the information as we're going through. So we're looking at 500,000, 3 bedrooms, two baths. And we're only looking at single family homes. Okay. And then we're going to go for sale, active, and coming soon. Okay, so 29 properties here. Okay, so we got down to that pretty quickly. We didn't need to, go in and look at all the accepting backup offers and all that. So we have these properties displayed right here, and we can go take a look at them. So when you're using these tools, there's other things that you're going to run into. You want to know, if it has a garage, right? So we can get into garage size. You can get into the style of home, right? This is more in tune with what we have in our MLS. So if you say, I'm only looking for a bungalow, okay, I can put in bungalow and see if there's any properties that meet that criteria. Look, we found one property. Okay, so if bungalow is the only type of style home that you want, then we've just narrowed that down, right? With your budget, with the number of bedrooms that you need, with the number of bathrooms, and the style of home, we just got down to the one home that's available. So if you kept this home search on and save this, then anytime another property comes up that's going to meet this criteria, we're going to email it to you, right? So you're going to be the first to know when this property comes up, on the market. Okay. So bringing this kind of full circle, the perspective of like your entire goal when searching for a home is to cut straight to the chase, right? Where do I want to buy a home? Start with the area. What am I looking for? Bedrooms, bathrooms. Does it have a finished basement? Does it have a 2-car garage? What size does the lot need to be? I mean, all of these things can be put into a system like this. We have all these tools at our disposal, and then displayed to you with only the list of homes that are going to meet your criteria. So I hope you guys found this helpful. And if you guys have any questions about what to do on your home search or how to search for homes in Ann Arbor, you can give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. We'd love to help you make that smooth move to Ann Arbor, Michigan. All right. So hopefully you guys found a lot of value in that. And I just want to recap, if you're searching for a home and you want to cut through the noise and gain a competitive advantage above your competition, then get very intentional. If you can focus on those 5 to 10 properties that meet your criteria, then while the other buyers are out there looking at those 10, 20 properties, you're laser focused on the ones that actually meet your needs. And you're going to want to go look at those right away. So if you found value in this, tap that subscribe button, hit that little bell so you're notified every time I come out with a new video. And of course, if you have questions, drop in the comments below. And if you're thinking about moving to Ann Arbor, Michigan, and you want some help doing so, give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email. Me and my team will be happy to help make a smooth move to Ann Arbor. Hey, if you're still hanging out here and you want to know everything there is to know about Ann Arbor, Michigan and some other cool things around town, check these videos out, or maybe this one or this one. I don't know where they are. They're right here somewhere. They're super cool videos. Well, I think they're super cool because I made them, but check them out and we'll be back with more videos soon.